What's going on, everybody? Hope you're all having a fantastic day today. Now, this weekend is about to be a massive one for all of you Call of Duty fans out there, or even if you just specifically enjoy the Modern Warfare series. Now, on the 15th of this month, which I believe is Thursday, Call of Duty Next is going to be revealed, which is going to be showcasing Modern Warfare 2 gameplay, Warzone 2 gameplay, and also Call of Duty Mobile gameplay, I believe, for the Warzone that they're introducing into that mix. And then also, this weekend, Modern Warfare 2 is about to have a huge beta for all of the PlayStation players out there. I believe it's a closed beta for the beginning portion of the weekend, and I believe at the very exact end it's going to be absolutely free to play for anybody to go ahead and hop into the experience. Now, for me personally, I'm not going to go ahead and pre-order this game on two platforms, PlayStation and on PC, so I will not be playing the closed portion of the beta. If any of you guys out there do have access and you want to, share some gameplay or anything of that sort, I'll gladly shout you guys out on the channel, and I'll plop your gameplay up over my commentaries that I'm going to be showcasing, because obviously I'm going to be checking out tons of gameplay from other content creators and observing the game on the side before I hop into the free access, which again, I will not be recording any footage because I'm going to be on my own personal PlayStation, which isn't completely hooked up. I'm just going to try to kick back, relax, and enjoy it. So again, if any of you guys do have any recording software and you are going to be grinding out a ton of this game during the weekend on PlayStation, if you've got any extra clips, you can go ahead and hit me up over on Twitter. The link to that is down in the description of this video. My DMs are always open, and you guys can go ahead and post it as a unlisted video over on YouTube, and like I said, obviously I'll go ahead and shout out your handle regardless of wherever it is, Twitter, YouTube, whatever you feel like, and then I'll use that footage. I'll download it off of your YouTube channel. But I gotta be honest with you guys, one thing that is really making me a little salty about the Modern Warfare beta is the fact that it's not across all platforms right away. It kind of proves to me that Activision, their only sole purpose is to make sure that this game sells. They're not putting out a beta so we can help improve upon the game. They're putting out a beta to help sell the game, right? And that's the complete opposite of what the beta should be about. In my personal opinion, this should span across all the platforms, from PlayStation straight over to Xbox and PC as well. Every single platform should be playing the beta right off the bat, because they should be giving as much feedback as they could possibly give to the developers. Not every console is the same. Sometimes there are bugs, there are glitches that are console exclusive that need that special touch. And I want to make it really clear, because I already know there's going to be tons of PlayStation players down in the comment section saying, stop being jealous, you're just salty because you're a PC player and you won't have that, blah blah this, blah blah that. I'm not salty whatsoever. I'm coming in with a very level mindset because I'm playing it on PlayStation. I'm going to be playing it early. I'm going to play it along with all of you guys. I'm going to have to wait a couple of days because I'm going to be playing the free beta, but who cares? At the end of the day, I'm still going to be playing it a whole week early until I can actually get my hands on the PC version of this game. I'm saying this stuff because I care about Call of Duty. It's one of my favorite franchises out there, and I really think that these developers are seriously too cocky about what they produce. Out of every development team I've ever witnessed, and I've been a part of a lot of communities when it comes to the FPS scene, but the Call of Duty developers are the most cocky individuals I've ever met in my whole life. There are a select few out there who come out to the community and will chat with us, but at the end of the day, usually when they make something, when they, have a set vibe of their game, they will not change it for anything. I mean, in Black Ops 4, they completely told us to screw off when we asked for some changes with that game. They seriously will not touch any of their work. And this just proves me even further, because this beta is coming out basically, a month or so away from the actual launch of the game. Usually betas are released months and months and months ahead of time, so they have time to fix things that need to be changed within the game. That's the overall purpose of what a beta is all about. So what will they fix with Modern Warfare 2? Probably absolutely nothing. With a month's worth of time until the complete release of this game, they have multiple different game modes: Warzone 2, DMZ, multiplayer, campaign, whatever their Spec Ops or Zombies mode. If they want to even branch off to Zombies, probably not. It'll be really cool to see that in Modern Warfare, but I don't think Infinity Ward is going to pull the trigger on that. But whatever their side mode is going to be, they have all of these projects they're working on. What are they possibly going to change from the beta version, which, keep in mind, all the platforms are spread across the board, so we're not even going to get, a collective idea or a collective group of bugs and glitches across all platforms. Is going to be split. So what are they going to change between the beta all the way up to current date a month later? Nothing at all. It's going to be the same exact game. It's to sell the product to us. It's the same way Call of Duty's been selling for years and years and years. Word of mouth, hype. Everybody knows the Call of Duty tag. Everybody knows there's going to be a beta for both console and for PC. Everybody knows about it. They're going to be playing with their friends. They're going to be talking about it with their family. That's all they want out of this beta, not to actually get a collective thought on how to improve upon the original formula. And I have absolutely nothing wrong when it comes to console exclusive games. It's no problem there, because if a game only releases on one platform, you don't need everybody's opinion, because you only need one platform's opinion. Nothing wrong with that. But Call of Duty isn't a console exclusive game, and we can all blame it on Sony, and it probably is Sony's fault because they're the one who, has the deal with Activision. It's probably Activision and Sony combined together. But this is completely messed up to do for a game that is made for all platforms, to give one console early access and exclusive, feedback with the developers before the rest of the platforms. And I know everybody's going to come at Microsoft's neck now because clearly, they're going to buy out Activision, which means they're going to own the Call of Duty IP. And, also was that news that came out. They said it's only going to be a few more years while it's on PlayStation. Trust me, they're not going to do that. It's going to stay on PlayStation. From a business viewpoint, if they were ever to take it off that platform, they're complete dumbasses. All they're trying to do right now is stir the pot and get people talking about the whole thing. But honestly, I don't even think Microsoft would do, exclusive betas and stuff like that. That's just a Sony thing. Sony is very, very, very greedy. They might make amazing products and amazing exclusives and stuff like that, but they're very greedy about their stuff. I mean, they were the last group of people to even offer crossplay. You remember with Fortnite, how hard it was to get crossplay across the board? They practically had to force Sony to open up to the rest of the platforms. It's absurd. So I don't even think Microsoft will push it this far because they know in order to make a good game that's going to be released across all platforms, they need equal communication across all platforms. It's obvious. And if they don't, then they're idiots. I'm going to say the same exact thing then that I'm saying exactly right now. You have to allow all platforms to play at the same time to give equal feedback. And to be completely honest with you guys, it doesn't just come down to console exclusive bugs and making sure each platform individually is perfected before launch. That's a massive factor, but it also comes down to equal feedback for, specific new introductions they're adding into Call of Duty. Do you remember in Modern Warfare 2019, during the initial beta, they had no minimap in the game? Now, of course, we all gave our feedback, but only the PlayStation players were able and allowed to give their feedback. The rest of us can obviously talk about it. We could say, oh yeah, that's stupid, put the minimap back, but none of us actually played it. We don't know if no minimap was good. We don't know how anything played out. We can only see gameplay. Now, this is, an extreme point here because honestly, I think we can all agree that minimaps should be in Call of Duty and in hardcore, no minimaps. I think it should stay that way. So, across the board, it's kind of easy for all of us, even not playing, to just look at gameplay and say, yeah, that's not Call of Duty, put it back for core modes. But do you get what I'm saying here? Only one group of people were able to test this feature out, and the rest of us were completely left out of the loop. We had to watch from the outside and try to come up with an idea, some feedback, without even touching the game. And then by the time that the beta was open for Xbox and PC players, the minimap was already completely resolved. It wasn't good, we still wanted the OG minimap. They still didn't put the unsuppressed red dots on the minimap. But at the end of the day, we didn't get to test it out at all because that was the minimap that's in the official game as well. Only PlayStation players were able to do that. And what if something new is introduced into Modern Warfare 2, the brand new one, 2022? What happens then? Only PlayStation players are going to be able to test it out. Again, PlayStation players can call me out as much as they want, but I'm playing it on PlayStation. I'm going to be able to test it out. I'm going to be able to play it. I'll be able to give actual feedback because I touched it. What about the Xbox and PC players, people who don't own a PlayStation? How are they going to be able to give the developers their own feedback? What if they did something extremely drastic to Footsteps and, dead silence? The Xbox and PC players can't try it out. What if they do something again to the minimap? The Xbox and PC players can't try it out. A perfect example is the slide canceling. The leaks have been saying that Infinity Ward are not putting slide canceling in the beta, and depending on the feedback that they get from their community, they might put slide canceling back in the game. They might not put slide canceling back in the game. But how are the Xbox and PC players going to be able to, express their opinion about this? They're not going to be able to play without the slide canceling. It's going to be the same situation as the minimap. By the time the beta is released by the next week, they're going to use only the feedback that they got within the first couple to a few days because, trust me, it's going to be loud. It's going to be very loud. I'm sure hundreds of thousands of people who are on PlayStation are going to be voicing their opinions about if slide canceling should be in the game or if it shouldn't be in the game. But that's what the developers are going to base it off of, and they're going to either turn it on or turn it off by the end of that beta, and Xbox and PC players are just going to have to deal with it, going throughout their beta and into the official launch of the game. Their feedback will mean absolutely nothing, and they can go ahead and look at gameplay and say, oh yeah, this game looks horrible without slide canceling, or look at it and say, oh yeah, dolphin diving looks way better than slide canceling. Keep it out of the game and keep dolphin diving in the game. You can say whatever you want, but we didn't play it. It's a complete different experience if you haven't touched it. But ladies and gentlemen, do me a massive favor, go down in the comment section and leave your opinions down below. Do you think it's okay that PlayStation, gets this exclusive access to betas? Do you think it's fine and not really that big of a game changer? Or do you think it's kind of annoying that Xbox and PC players can't express their concerns about bugs, glitches, and other game-changing things, massive game-changing things, new introductions that they might bring into Modern Warfare 2? But ladies and gentlemen, thanks so much for checking out this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to leave a like. Bums I hate it, leave a dislike. Also, if you're brand new, enjoy the content, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification button. Also, want to chat with me, this is the way to do so, Twitter and Discord, both linked down in the description. And also want to catch me live streams of video games over on Twitch, link that's in the description as well. But guys, thanks so much for tuning in. See you on the next one. Peace out.